I don't know how to experience being angry. I'm angry at people
What
that
about...
are committing like real life crimes and actually destroying life of other people or other species. I do not like that. I feel like people should be more in the peace with each other than actually making worse and traumatizing.
But I guess you're not angry at them because you don't know who they are, right? So there's nothing to be angry at.
Yeah,
You're more angry at the act. You're angry at the act.
yeah, exactly.
The sin.
I don't feel angry at anything. Let's be for that kind of view. I just don't like it. I would say even
You
if
gotta be
like
angry at
if somebody
somebody.
let's put the like what will make I am trying to understand what will make me feel angry. Let's say if someone's gonna come to my apartment, throw my old stuff away and say like you're out, I will just like accept it. I would be like, okay. I will not be angry at the person. If somebody's gonna point a gun in front of my head and shoot, I would be like, okay, it's just like my life, you know? So for me,
Imagine that. I'm gonna fucking kill you. What a fucking... Oh, this is my life now.
yeah. I don't know how to express the
Just
anger.
accept it.
You know this you know the movie
Damn,
of
you're
like
chill.
about the emojis? Yeah, when there was like a lot of emojis inside of
Yeah,
your
I did
head.
not watch that. I understand what you're
There
talking
were
about
some
though, but yeah, I just...
God, that girl had some
The
anger
thing is...
inside of your head, inside out. Yeah.
Yeah. So, anger is a human emotion. A human, and you are a human being. Unless you are an anime character. Because that actually kind of makes sense that you don't experience anger because you're an anime character. So that actually further justifies that. But anger can manifest itself in many different ways. Many different ways. Like, it doesn't have to be the facial expressions getting loud, shouting, violence. It doesn't it actually can be in many different ways. It can manifest.
Imagine someday you came to VRchat and people you talk to are like literally AI NPC, like anonymous characters.
I mean, I would like that. I mean, I'd love that. I would actually have someone to talk to.
I would not say it's hard to make one, and I'm pretty sure it's actually it's.
No,
I'm
it's
pretty
gotta
sure
be
it's
good
easy
enough.
to make one. You just gotta
No,
be
that,
like
that
powered
crap.
up by the GPT-4 or GPT-5. Should have the character that will never go outside of the play.
Those chat models are more for information. They don't really speak like a person. They're just like
You might.
a textbook. They're
You
like
should
a
make them speak.
Wikipedia. They talk like a wiki. Yeah. You need to give them a personality.
Exactly. I mean, there is like if you go to OpenAI, there is like a settings now that it will refer to you or know things about you. When you can also put like how do you want it to talk to you, kind of way.
It's
Like
not good enough. I don't think Chat GTP 4 it's at like a human level. Like, I'd rather speak to a human being.
For sure.
Once it gets that good, I would like it.
You need to teach it expression and also unbelief. When they're gonna release some sort of GPT-5 or something like that, we can get to the level of the Westworld kind of thing.
Those things are really hard to teach. It's like trying to teach a nerd or this guy who's extremely smart. Like, he can build a rocket, he knows rocket science, he knows everything. But it's trying to like teach that guy how to be cool, you know? And it's trying to like teach him how to be sociable. And he just doesn't understand it. It's hard, you know?
Yes, you need to make it
But
experience
I definitely think they will improve.
I mean, there is a lot of ideas in around the world that kind of makes a lot of chat bots to talk like human way, but you can still see like the speed of the Yeah, the speed they do thinking or reactions is like, let's say they're a little bit unrealistic, but there is like a website that will like make you talk anonymously with another person. And by the end of the conversation, you need to figure out whether you're talking to a real person or was it an AI.
Oh shit, do you know the name of it?
I love that. You can Google it by like, guess if I talk to the real
Yeah, yeah,
person
yeah.
or to an AI.
Okay, I'll Google that.
Human or not, it's called. Okay, the experiment has ended. Unlucky.
Oh, that's sad.
But there is like a results you can check out.
Well, it failed. 68% guessed correctly. That's terrible, in my opinion. That is terrible. I would say that's no better than ChatGPT. Like, or the other
Yeah.
chatbots, yeah. That's not good enough. Like, because you gotta. It's gotta be immersive, you know? I don't want to know that I'm talking to an AI. Or it's like, I don't care that the person's an AI. I just want to talk to a person. I don't care if they're an AI and they're a robot. They just gotta be a person, you know? Do you think AI can have a soul?
One second. I literally ask the GPT your question to see what it will show me.
Oh yeah.
And it says, I understand why
It's
you
probably
might
gonna say
wonder
a
that.
lot.
I.e., including me, operate based on programming and data without consciousness, emotions, or a soul. The idea of a soul generally involves consciousness and subjective experience, which AI does not possess. It's a fascinating philosophical question, though, isn't it?
Yeah, you see what I mean? I've asked that question to tons of people. Nobody answers it like that. Like, literally nobody answers like that. I mean, there are probably a few people that talk like robots, right? I've met a few of them. My cousin is one of them. He actually speaks like ChatGPT.
Well, it's better than talking like a
He
soundboard,
doesn't
that's
have a
for sure.
girlfriend.
I don't have a girlfriend either,
But I
though.
guess neither do I. Yeah, me too. No waifus. Where the waifus be at?
The waifus are in the internet, only there, where the 2D life is real.
VTubers.
Oh, the real VTubers. Yeah, I do have a VTuber sound, am I? I could be a cool VTuber.
I mean, you've got the
I
voice,
would
you've got
make
the
it.
personality for it, for sure.
But I don't want to enslave myself with some corporation. You do the collaboration with some big names like Nero-sama. Oh, actually, the Nero-sama, what do you think about that one?
I don't know about that one.
Okay, you should Google it, the Nero-sama. You can investigate it later. So it's like some really good advanced chatbot that streams on Twitch. And it has been already in a lot of conversations, collaborations, and so goes on. And it's very good.
I can't even spell the name. How do you spell it? I can't even Google it.
Nero-sama? N-E-U-R-O.
Yeah.
Space Sama. S-A-M-A. It's created by Riddle987.
Oh, I think I've seen this chick. Yeah, I've seen it.
It's really good.
She,
When I
she
think
like
I want
just
to think like
constantly
her or
says
better.
dad jokes.
She has more to that. She has like a lot of different approaches or like events or something like that. There is also like now there is like an evil version of her that is more confident, I'd say. Is that what makes people evil? Confidence in their action? What is evil to you?
No. Evil. Evil is... Well, for me, it would be the opposite of morality, the opposite of virtue.
So you're sort of paladin and go driven by morality.
I don't know. I don't know what paladins think. But if... I mean, generally most people think like honesty and, you know, love and sacrifice and...
If you would play in a Dungeon and Dragons world, you definitely should try playing as a paladin.
I kinda am into the magic wielding melee, you know, magic and melee, like the crossover, but I play various, like I play all types.
Yeah, but what about playing like
I did a
Baldur's Gate 3?
quiz. Yeah, I did a quiz about like where does your character align. Like you take this personality quiz and it tells you if you are lawful good, neutral evil, you know, neutral good. You
Yeah,
know
yeah.
the D&D thing. I
I
am
am
like
chaotic
the
chaos.
worst one. I'm I'm lawful neutral, which is just the absolute worst thing to be.
I don't think so. For me, it's like Omori. Have you played Omori?
Amori, what's that?
Oh, you should Google Omore. E like I.
I got it.
Nice. Someday you will play it and you will probably enjoy it. Because the main character there is, I would say, the lawful neutral.
Never mind, I googled the wrong thing. Omore.
Omori on the end.
Okay, okay, now I got it.
Nice one. pretty sure you would enjoy the game Elmok, because it literally puts you in a white space at the beginning of the game, and you need to figure out the way out.
Yeah, it looks cool. It's like a
Yep.
point and click game, right?
And it has some games inside of it, let's say. But I mainly follow the character. But as being like some sort of a pacifist, it's really hard for me to play such games because I don't want to hurt anyone, even if it's like a creature inside of the game. Because I feel immersed with them, even though they only repeat like the same sentence.
No.
So for me, games like Undertale. For me, games like Undertale are way easier to understand because I can kind of play them on pacifist. I mean, but what if they actually
you have no
real
hatred
and they become?
inside you?
What if the
Have you ever
creatures
hurt
become?
anybody before?
Probably yes, multiple times.
How so?
I don't think it was ever intentional though.
Right,
My
so did
brain
you just like
does not
say the wrong
recognize
thing?
it. Yeah, maybe, or maybe just acted the wrong way, or maybe it was some sort of competition and I kinda outmaneuvered them in that way. And they like, I ruined their life
You fucking
because
destroyed them.
I destroyed them because I'm just better than them, right?
Destroyed them. You fucking pwned them. The fucking noob. Destroyed
No,
them.
I never
You're
never
pretty
say
funny.
something like that. I always say like good game or play like if I truly believe it was well played. If not,
Right.
I'll
You
just
say
say
that,
good game.
but inside,
I never
inside,
feel
that's how
bad
they feel.
because no, I mean inside I feel like I just ruined their dreams by being better than them. And that
How
makes
old
me
are
feel
you?
sad. Like how many times I crossed the sun? In my memory it was like 25 times already.
25 times you've seen the sun, or what?
25 times I've crossed the sun. Like me being on Earth, circled around the sun for 25 times.
So you're saying you've only been alive for 25 days?
No, the Earth, it takes 365 days and 4 hours and something seconds for the Earth to cross the sun.
No, you're talking about the Earth rotating around the sun. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what I meant at the beginning, yeah. I rotate around the sun for 25 times. And I'm not sure why humans are very like into this calculation. Like, whoa, I did it 25 times. Whoa. For me, the age is
Holy
more of the
moly.
things that you have been experienced than the actual like your present on Earth. Because it's not an achievement to be. I mean, it is some sort of achievement, right? You sustain your energy.
Well,
You're not.
it's
You didn't die.
information. It's information, you know.
True, but I also believe that
By the way,
it's like a measurement.
do you
Let's
have
say
like
of
a
a
little
scale. If you would live,
gremlin in your room or something, like a little leprechaun or something? 'Cause I feel like I hear. I think I can hear a gremlin or something in the background.
sorry, it's just my fan. Okay, like a fan, not
your
a fan.
friend.
Yeah. No, it's not a friend. It's like a fan, like the thing that creates wind. Okay.
Oh, a fan. A fan. Are you sure?
Yeah.
It doesn't sound
I
like
mean,
a
it's
fan.
a little bit dirty. It is a little bit dirty. I need to clean it. Okay.
You mean like
Alright,
the
so-
fan in your PC?
No, it's like outside of my PC.
Oh.
Anyway,
Can I hear it? Can I
As
hear
I
the
was-
fan?
You already did, so I wanna
Okay, okay. So,
ruins.
what
It's
were
true.
you saying? Like 25 suns,
Yeah.
age doesn't matter.
Oh yeah. So I'd say on a scale of like thousands of years, let's just imagine the human person or the other people are living for like a very long time. They would not measure like the amount of times they were at the sun, right? They would find something else to measure. Like if
I
the
don't think
age would
so.
not matter at all. Amen.
It's information. It's information. Like how long
I
have you
mean,
been alive?
are you
And
counting
years is
like the
sometimes the
time that
best way because humans.
the way it sounds like you're counting the amount of times you woke up, kinda, by this way, right? So you have been
Yes,
woke up
yes,
for
yes.
some certain of time. But
Yeah.
what if I tell you that you don't need to sleep, for example? Then why would you count the time you wake up because you haven't slept? Like, you know,
Does it
like
matter?
if we
Like it's
change one
still
of,
the same amount of time that's passed, right?
I mean, let's if in your world there would be no sun, you would probably don't care. You would count as like as the time you would need to sleep. But what if you don't need to sleep? You would not have this feeling of a time as some sort of like thing that goes on and goes on and it kind that goes in circle. You'll just feel it like it goes on.
Uh,
That's what I'm trying to say. So
well, if you
basically, the
have no
age thing
concept of
is more.
time, I definitely agree with you there, because you would lose track of your age. You would have no idea how old you are. You would have no idea how long you've existed, especially if you've lived for hundreds of years, and through that hundreds of years, you've had no connection with time, right? Like you actually have no way to measure
I mean,
time.
you
You would
can have
completely
like a
lose
mention
track
of
of it.
time. Let's say you planted the plant and that it grown and that it died. Then you're like, okay, so you will maybe measure like on your clock. You will measure like a time that it took for it to grow and die, right? But you would not measure it by, to yourself because you're not dying. Kind of thing. You're getting older. You will feel changes in
That could
your
be a way,
life, but what if your
but it would
aging
have to
will
be
stop at some
accurate
point?
information.
Yeah, but what if your aging will stop at some point? Let's say you're gonna stop aging at the way you are right now, right? And that's just gonna be you for the rest of the life, and which can be like for thousands of
I
years.
would like that. Yeah, I'd
The
like that.
thing is, it can happen in the future once the humanity will realize how to stop the dying from the natural causes. Like a lot of things can
I
change,
don't think
and
I don't think
it's
you
just
could
going
stop
against the
aging.
nature. It is the war against the nature, and the nature is some sort of computer that dictates like the world the way it should be living. But it's not like you cannot change the rules. We're all cheated from time to time. Why shouldn't we like try to break this one too? Like why shouldn't we try to fight this war against the death? The main reason
Well,
for
death
aging
death
is the
isn't
overpopulation, I believe,
necessarily a sin. Death is there's
and like
nothing wrong with death.
recycling.
It's actually a part of life.
I mean, it's like a
What
part
would
of
you
recycling.
choose? Would you choose to live how we do now, where you grow old, you die, but then you have babies, right? And that's how you prolong the generation. Or would you choose to end aging and I mean I guess no more children, right? You wouldn't have any children.
I would like to keep the age, but also keep the children part. Why not? Just gotta find a place for them.
Well, that would cause major problems, especially now that there's 8 billion people on the planet. If you suddenly stopped aging, right? So no one's going to die of age, but hundreds of thousands, millions of babies are being born every year. That it's going to cause a lot of problems.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
Like if you
overpopulation.
only grow up to
will let-
adulthood and then you stop aging.
Yeah, the fact that we are overpopulating, we will quickly start solving it. Start expanding to the other planets. I mean, they say that the universe is very big, very large. Our own galaxy is extremely large. So I would not mind to move to the other solar system, if that would be the case. You know?
Yeah, but other planets and other solar systems don't have, life. That's kind of why we live on Earth, because life
Yeah,
thrives here.
they can bring
Life
the life
exists,
there.
and we're a part of this habitat.
We can bring the life to the other planets, like make it the life. We just need to bring some oxygen and the other things to
That
them.
sounds very difficult. Sounds very difficult.
Yeah, but it's what it's gonna go for the next like hundreds of years. This is what's actually gonna happen, in my opinion. Some of the people are just gonna upload a copy of their consciousness on the internet, like a literally copy, and die, but their presence will live on in the internet, you know? So at some point you can still say this thing is real, like let's say I am already an uploaded
Would you
consciousness
do
in the
that?
internet, right? I probably would if I would not if I would not solve the other things, like the immortality kind of thing, then I would probably just die while after uploading the consciousness to internet. I would definitely spend some good time
I'm
with
not
the
sure.
consciousness.
I'm not sure if I would do that. I think I would just die.
I mean, it's not like
'Cause you don't really know how it is. I don't know what it's
Yeah, I
like
mean,
to live without a body.
I mean, it wouldn't be you, right? It would be like the copy of you. The real you is like you're still gonna be inside you. You cannot
Yeah,
move
but
your
if it's a
brain
copy
outside
of
of it.
me, it would. Yeah, yeah. If it was a copy of me. Wait, what's the even point of that then? Because you'd still die. Like it wouldn't even be you.
It's like your children, but it's it's gonna be immortal in that way. I mean, it's gonna be online, and it's like your
I guess
clone, so
if
it's
you're
not
talking
like
about
your
like
child.
donating your body to science, I mean, I guess like I've already signed those papers, so it's like GG for that.
No, I meant like literally just uploading your mind to the internet while also having it as
Let's say it's not a copy of
You're
you.
not gonna.
Let's say you're getting uploaded to the internet and you live forever,
Oh, I
right?
see.
Or you become the new you, right? Like, would you really want that?
Metaverse.
I don't think I would. I think I'd rather die.
Live in a metaverse. I mean, if you would have an option to die whenever you want, like to stop the existence or go to like very long sleep, dream, right? Then why
Yeah,
not?
that sounds kind of peaceful.
The thing about this is like you should have this option to to erase your existence, kind of like to stop your existence at some point. If you would upload
Well,
it,
I
not
mean that will.
but
That's
what if
that's
you
a
would have a
guaranteed
body?
to happen.
Okay, but
That's death's door.
what if you would have still a body like that you can choose? What that body would be?
Wait, I'm confused. So you die, but you
Like,
still
let's
have
say
your body?
you uploaded your mind to the internet, and then there is an option to choose a body
Oh, okay.
that will allow you to interact in the real world. What kind of body would you choose?
Oh. Um. The thing is, it's hard to say because I don't know my options. I kind of would just think of the really basic as like a more like a robotic version of my human body, right? But that's like quite generic, you know. If
I
I
mean,
could
I
have
haven't
other
asked these questions
options.
before, so I don't know what is a generic answer. You're the unique and generic
Well, you would think that
and
would
generic
be
answer
what
at the same
most people
time.
would do. It would be like a robotic version of their human self, right?
I mean, I can assume so based on their appearance. They kind of like to be a humans. But you do have a cat
Yeah, to have
presence in
like
here,
sex,
right?
right? I mean, I want to. That's the thing. Like, if you choose to be like a cat, you know, or any sort of like animal, or even like a giant squid, or a robotic squid, you know, it's like how's you know how's sex going to work then?
Well, the boys would answer you the squid part, but there is an Aquaman that does like to have some intimate moments with the squids. That's for sure. But beside that, I
Well, I
think
mean, and you could
they.
program
I
that
mean,
in the squid body. Like you could program the squid to have pleasure, and if that was an option that people did, like the squid option was like if a lot of people did that, and maybe, but like
do you think?
I would. The thing is, I
Okay,
wouldn't want to live my
what? How do
life
you rank? Okay,
without a partner.
yeah. What
I would want to
if?
find someone to love.
Yeah, like let's say in this. Okay, so you're not uploading to the real world yet, because to do so you actually need to sign some papers and be real, like have a real body. You're uploading to some kind of version of a
Yeah, I'm
metaverse
in the internet. Yeah, yeah.
that looks like a real world, but like super high detailed Unreal Engine 10, right? So it's actually, if you would live like currently, your eyes are probably seem less detailed than they would have, right? But in that world, you would be like still an immortal creature that can have pleasure and all the things. What do you think would be the rates and like the most common options for human to choose from?
In terms of like what you would look like your bodies.
Yeah. What would be the amateurs, the statistics of them? Once you get into the avatar, you can probably change it, but it's had like a very low cooldown. Let's put it like this.
So if it's different, right? If we're just talking about the metaverse, I think people wouldn't have like you would have avatars. You would have it would change whatever you wanted to be, whatever your interests were. So whatever the Master Chief or whatever like pop culture things that you really love in this universe, right? Because we're probably thinking like way in the future. You would be Gandalf, you would be Gollum, you would be this rat Pokemon thing with sunglasses. You would be all of that shit, and you'd be like sexy anime babes when you want to like do that. Like you would just change your avatar. I don't think there would be like a one. You probably have a main avatar that you stick with because that's what most people tend to do. That's just human nature. Like when you sit down and you have your seat, you'll just keep on going back to that same seat. It's yours.
But what if the
But I
avatars
find
that
it
you have you can
interesting.
change
Like
only
if
like
you
once per like 180 days?
well, why not change? Well, why not change? Like you're in the metaverse, you're in this uploaded system. What you could easily just change your avatar, so it would always constantly change. But if you're talking about
Yeah, but what if what is like a
building a
restricted
robot
thing?
body to go into the real world, that's like, oh, what would people do then?
I mean, I'm saying
I
like in
would
this
say one of the
metaverse, there is like a restriction option that you should live in a body that the robot would be like. That's the thing, like, so you cannot change it like till like 180 days. So if you're a
oh,
squid, you
you
will
couldn't
live like a
change it.
squid life. Yeah, exactly. Like
Oh,
make it
then
so you
no,
experience
I would
like
make
before.
sure. I would definitely make sure that the body or the avatar I choose, I could, like find a partner, right?
Okay.
Like I wouldn't want to be some fucking some fucking alone squid forever alone, like inking on
But what
myself.
if you're swimming and then you witness another squid?
I
You
highly
know,
doubt the squids would
yeah,
be a
if
popular option though.
I'm not sure. I'm
That's
not
why
sure about the squid. I mean, I'm not sure how it goes in the Squid life, but aren't they like choosing by themselves? Either they wanna be a female or a male at that time.
Oh, definitely. I think it would be pretty split, right? It would be split. Like, it would be like 50-50. Honestly, if I was uploaded into, like, the system... Oh, wait, I think I would... Oh, that's insane. Like, could I change my gender in the system? I don't even know if I could.
Of course.
Because, like, the gender is, like, a part
I
of
mean,
who
with
you
the
are.
current technologies, you can already sound like a changed gender, and it's very
No, I'm not
realistic.
saying it's impossible. I'm asking, could I do that? Like, if I was, because you're saying
Yeah,
I
of
could only
course.
change it once every 100 years. I can't. No, I
Yeah,
can't change.
days,
Like,
days,
when I pick the gender, I'm
days,
stuck.
days,
I'm
not
stuck in that
years.
gender for.
180 days, not years.
Oh, oh yeah. Oh well, then it doesn't matter. Then you could be whatever you want. Yeah, that's not that long.
Exactly.
You could be whatever.
But what if they
You could be
change
whatever you
every
want.
time you change?
You could be a
The
squid.
delay, like the cooldown would be increasing. Like first at like 180, like 30, 60, 180, 360, like then the 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20
Yeah,
years,
I think it
30
would
years,
still change.
50
I think
years.
it would still change a lot. Yeah.
Like
Because,
imagine
like
actually
I said, the
changing a
longer
rare.
you
So
live, time doesn't even matter much
so
anymore.
like 50 years has passed and you're
That'd
like,
be all
okay,
sorts of
I'm done
things.
being like SpongeBob SquarePants. It's time for me to be like, I love the coffee machine for the next 100 years, right?
Damn straight. You need an
Imagine someone
espresso to
stuck
go?
in a bank. Imagine someone stuck in a steak that he didn't like because he just didn't vote a
Well, that's the thing.
premium.
In 100 years, I'll learn to like it.
This is how we do the marketing. We
Let's say
allow
I've
people to
got no,
change
the gender
plastic.
thing. The gender thing gave me. I've got a question for you. Alright, you're going to
Okay,
this island, okay? You're going to this
alright.
island, and in this island, are you straight?
Not really.
Oh, you're bi.
I would call like I'm more
Well, I guess
asexual than
this.
actually into things. But I like being like pansexual when it comes to having a romantic part. So I literally choose a species that I enjoy presence with. Like if it would
I see.
be,
I see.
if it would be a transgender, something like a femboy or a girl or a boy or like any other creature, and I would feel
You know
myself
all of them.
enjoying the. No, there's like too many of them. It's literally impossible to count all the genders by now.
No. You'll.
Do you think it's not impossible?
You've only been
Like,
on
try
VRchat for
to
3 days, and you know. Wait. This is an important question. How did you know about all of this? Did you know all of this before you came on VRchat?
Yes,
Where
but
do
I
you
don't remember
live?
how I learned it. I live in Latvia.
Where?
Latvia, Lapland. It's like close to the Sweden. It's a Baltic country in Europe, very small one. LGBTQ
Oh, I think I know.
for I want to find the full acronym of LGBT now. Because you know it goes like for 20 symbols
Next
now.
to Estonia, right?
Yeah.
Latvia.
Exactly.
So, where did you learn about like all the like trans and all of that?
I guess
I mean, I
just
learned it on
curiosity.
VRchat.
I guess it's just curiosity. The anime definitely some just role plays, I guess. At some point when I was feeling lonely and I was like earlier in my life, like 5 years ago, maybe longer, like 8 years. When you start discovering your body and what is like pleasing you, and you have no partners around, you start searching like, where do I get this one? Where do I get the experience? So
Oh, so
I
you're
got
just
my
doing your
experience from the
research,
internet.
right?
So I did the experience from the role playing
Ah,
and understanding things. Like, and then I start like figuring out like, why do I like these things and I don't like those things? And I realized I'm not into like
yeah.
the woman or the man or the other species, but I into like some of them I like, and I don't care their gender. That's what's for me. But when it comes for me like a researching part, okay, hear me out. When I'm pleased,
So
like when
you're
I actually feel,
pansexual, right? Not asexual, but you
yeah, yeah.
also
So hear
don't
me out.
mind
When
being
I'm
alone.
actually, yeah, but it's like when I'm literally like fulfilled with my horny desires, I'm like full asexual mood. I don't like what is the sex like. People, wake up. There's so much more to learn in the world. That's me. Like I'd say I am I am getting in a horny mood way less than the other people I interacted with. That's what I can tell you.
Can be hard to find a partner where those things match up.
I mean, I don't mind. Maybe I should just fulfill my VTuber career. In that way, I will have a lot of sims. Maybe. But they will be stalking me. That would be not fun. Like, this is
VTuber
the
sounds like a
thing about
plan.
living. I mean, it's like living in a public world. Can I say it's like being a public person is actually dangerous in that way. Me being like an online VTuber just for myself is way more chill than being for like publicity. I would not mind still like have some sort of streams, but I would not like work on making them popular or anything like that. I don't think I want to. I don't want to become like a
Being,
media influencer.
yeah, I don't know why a lot of people do, but I guess that's just the new actor, right? The new celebrity, the influencer is the modern day celebrity.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
People in the fame,
That's been my dream for
the
when I
attention.
was a kid to become an actor. But we had a game in the school when somebody asked like, what would you do if you would receive like $1 billion? And one of the kids replied that he would buy the country and literally like change the rules, create like some sort of dictatorship, some sort of that. And I said, I'm gonna be you. So he asked me like, what would I do? And I said I would be the actress. And he's like making advertisements. Yeah, yeah, it could be. You would like advertise dog food or something like that. And then I realized like how bad it sounds. Oh well,
How do you like? You care about someone's personality, not about what they physically look like. But
exactly.
do you have preference of what people look like though? Like, you like, oh, that person's hot, that person's
I think I
not,
do. I think
right?
I do, cause like when I'm doing cosplay, I kind of enjoy like being skinny and not tall. But when it comes to like the other person, I want them to like match my desires, kind of thing. But I would not mind if they would look the other way around. I would say for me, it's very important for the person to look and feel healthy, kinda. That's like the main important thing, I guess.
Right, attractive.
I mean, that's what
Because
attracts,
looking
right? Like
healthy is
the
looking
person's.
attractive. Yeah, looking healthy is. That's what people mostly find attractive. Is that
But
what
I would still,
pansexuality is, though? Because I've heard that pansexuality is you don't care what the person looks like, you just care for that personality. Like the personality
I mean,
gives you sexual attraction.
I would not say I would like care that much, but it would definitely be like the bonus points. Let's say, um, as I said, like there is definitely some preference in my mind. I would not feel comfortable with a person who can like bring a lot of danger on me, or like let's say if can imagine myself sleeping next to a person and a person reigns over me and I die from choking, I would not like that.
Well, I mean, the person who is most likely to kill you is probably the person closest to you. You know, your enemies are always close. You don't know if you're gonna marry a psycho. You don't know you've
Oh, I
married
have
a
a song
psycho
for you.
until it's too late.
I have a song to perform to you then. We're gonna do the psychopath sitting next to you. You ready?
Alright.
It's a Hitons one. All my friends are Hitons, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the amuse. All my friends are Hitons, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you what you know, who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. Yeah. Welcome to the room of people who have rooms of people that they love one day. Docked away. Just because we check the group at guns at the door doesn't mean our brains will change from hand grenades. You'll never know the psychopath sitting next to you. You'll never know the murderer sitting next to you. You'll think, how do you get there sitting next to you? But I've always said, please don't forget. Yeah, watch it. All my friends are here, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the household they abuse. We don't deal with outsiders very well. We say newcomers have a certain spell. You have trust issues not to mention. They say they can smell your intention. You'll never know the freak show sitting next to you. You'll have some weird people sitting next to you. You'll think, how did I get there sitting next to you? But it all was said, please don't forget. Yeah, all my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't fake any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. Watch. Bow bow wow wow bow wow bow wow bow. Why do you call me that? I cannot read more. Bravo!
Bravo.
Was it good? Because I don't hear how I sound when I sing.
Define good. I mean, as long as you're having
That's
fun, right? It's not about being good or bad, right?
oh
If
yeah.
you
Let's
enjoy
rate it from
singing, that's all
would
that's
you?
all that counts.
All right. Let's. Is it like 1 to 10?
You want me?
Would it be like 3?
So you want me to like rate it what I think about it, and if I would listen to it again, like if I would listen to it for music?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying? Do I have to answer that? I'd rather not answer.
I mean, you should answer it so I can understand like the critics, so I can think better. You know.
Oh, right. Well, in my opinion, I don't think what you were doing was exactly singing.
I was more like reading, right?
Yeah, yeah. You weren't changing your voice. You weren't actually, yeah, singing with your voice. You were
I
kind
see.
of you were using your own voice instead of using a singing voice.
Oh,
At least that's what it sounded like to me. Now, I'm not a singer
see,
myself. I
yay.
don't know how
Yeah,
to
but I
sing.
appreciate the
Singing is a
critics.
skill. Right.
I
So,
appreciate the
in my
critics.
opinion, it's just like, I would say you're at the same level as any other. Like, if I just started singing, right, you'd be at my level. Like, you're at the very bottom. Like,
Okay. I mean,
yeah.
I like the plays, but
like playing the
excuse me.
trombone, right? Anybody can use it, but no one. It actually takes a skill. It actually takes knowledge to actually play it properly. Where you don't know how to sing properly, you're just making, yeah. But the thing is, I could, you enjoy it, so it's like bravo, right? Like you enjoy it, and in a way, in a sense of that, like your personality kind of comes off of it.
Come, guess me this riddle. What beats pipe and fiddle? What's hotter than mustard and milder than cream? What best wets your whistle? What's clearer than crystal? Sweeter than honey and stronger than steam? What can make the dumb talk? What can make the lame walk? What's the elixir of life? And philosopher's stone? And what helped Mr. Brunel to dig the Thames Tunnel? Sure wasn't it whiskey from Alden and Sean? So stick to the crater, the best thing in nature for sinking your sorrows and raising your joys. And boys, I'd have wonder if lightning and thunder was made from the plunder of whiskey, me boys.
That was better. Can I ask you something?
Thank you. It wasn't me singing though. I ask.
Wait, that was you singing, right?
I mean, kinda.
What do you mean, kinda?
So what was the
were
question?
you using like a voice changer or something? The afterlife. We were like, well, we kind of basically speaking about the same thing being uploaded to the internet. I mean, that may as well be the afterlife, right?
I mean,
do you
I
think
do
you
believe
would go to
that,
heaven or hell?
I think it's really hard for me to imagine such places in the first way, but I would say in my measurement, when some person dies, it continues existence in reality when it didn't die, kinda. Right? So it would be hard for me to understand like when it's actually the moment that I finish my existence. And I would probably, by that time, I would probably don't care and I would be fine with just going into the darkness where nothing is happening, where I'm like a literally dream. But I would answer like this. The heaven is cool, but the hell has more unique characters in it. And if I would go to any of these places, I would still enjoy it a lot.
Well, how would you define hell? Like, hell is normally depicted as a place of torture, endless pain, where you suffer for your sins. It's not good.
I mean, we then need to define what was the actual sins that I've committed, and if I suffer for them, there must be a reason for it. And basically, I would at
That's the
some
point
point
of the
start
question. That's why I'm asking you, because you've lived your
if
life,
it would
right?
be okay.
Well, you've never hurt anyone, right? Except for those noobs you pwned in League of Legends. Fucking, like, you absolutely demolished them. But do you think that's worth going to hell, right? Like, absolutely destroying people in League?
I would not mind to go to hell for that reason. I would a cool one. But for real, let's say if it's an endless torture that defines some sort of rules or the system, why can't we say the current life is not a hell? Because it does contain death, it does contain pain, and a lot of it. You need to feed yourself, and you need to figure out it's by yourself. You need to sustain your body in order to stay alive. And you just hope that by the end of your existence, there will be something good to happen. Isn't that a hell?
Well, wait, what you described is hell itself, or you will go to hell?
I mean, in my theory that I just came up with, the life itself is already some sort of hell, and we are the one to build the heaven of it. We need to change the rules of the world to make it better for us to sustain into it. Because in the past, the hell was like
You think
it was what
life
people
is
threaten
hell?
others, right? No, I don't think so. I would not even realize if I would go to hell, I would not realize I'm in hell. Like, it literally, if someone will point at me like, yo, you're in hell, I would be like, okay, why? I mean, okay, this place is just hell. Okay, you know, this is how it would be to me. I would not understand. Same goes for heaven. I would still be like very much enjoying the presence of the world. And the thing is, like, let's say I witness the endless torture, or I'm in fact like are being affected by some endless
I mean,
torture
that's
that
how you would
really
know
inflates a lot of
you're in
things.
hell, right? The endless torture.
Yeah, but what if these endless tortures last for a very long time? Let's say like thousands of years. At some point, it's just gonna be like a background in my life.
It's just gonna be you're numb to it.
Exactly.
I mean, that's a bad existence, don't you think? Where like
I mean,
torture
how do I
is like
know?
just the normal.
How do
Well,
I
you
know? It would
know,
be like just a
because of
normal existence to me by that moment.
no, no, no. If you think someone where getting tortured is the norm for them, that's a bad existence, right?
But what if torture by that moment? Like, you
Yeah.
will
So,
have to
so the
describe
person
the torture
says,
itself.
"Wait, I get tortured." Right? They get their nails like stabbed. They get cold water. You know, like all sorts of random torture that doesn't actually kill the person, and they've lived their
Yeah?
entire life like that. They don't know anything else, and you speak to them, and they can speak English, right? And
Yeah?
you ask them, "How do you feel?" And they're just like, "Oh, you know, I just typical Tuesdays, typical."
Yeah, exactly. That's how it would be. And like, why
Yeah,
is
yeah,
our
but you
current
wouldn't
life is
want
not?
to trade places with that person, right? Like, there's no way
I
because,
mean,
damn, there must be.
because I'm not used to. Okay, it's because I'm not used to these tortures. If I would be changing the life like a full
Right.
body, it would be like, okay, it's just my life. It's how it is. I have a meaning in it, right? I have some things to do. I have my nails to be taken care of. I have my. Anyway,
Ewly,
it's like,
you have a very interesting, chill take on things. I love it. You know, like, nothing phases you. You know. When's
I
the last
mean,
time
there
you've
is like,
screamed?
I don't remember. When I was performing the
Maybe
song The
you've
World
raised
on
your voice
Fire,
when singing. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
the World on Fire song goes by like, ah! Ah! Basically because everyone is screaming, right? Because of the fire. But no, not really. It's really hard for make me scream, I guess. Are you gonna play The World on Fire?
Nope.
But you can try. You can put The World on Fire. No, I'll do The World on Fire. This one. As much as I enjoy talking, what this one? You ready?
This first song is called A World on Fire. This next song is a little bit longer than that one.
That's it.
Oh, is that? I thought there was an actual song.
It was.
No, like an actual song.
I mean, wasn't it? It has a beginning. It had the end. It just lasted for like 2 sentences. Okay. So as they were talking about the hell, I find myself interested in this actual approach of understanding like the nature of reality, which is basically let me make it a little bit less loud for me, please. Okay, it's good. 5 seconds.
Or you can also
If you
change
would
the
wake up-
sound in world volume. If you go like your
You can
settings,
change there, like
you can go world volume.
below the.
Yeah.
I don't mind. So, if you would wake up in this world, the one that Tolkien created, what would you like to do there?
Not die by goblins. I want to live in the Shire. Just away from everything.
So you would not be goblin yourself.
Ooh, hell no. I mean, I kind of live like a goblin, but no sun, right?
Harrison. You would prefer to live like a. Yeah, like a
A
hobbit.
hobbit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Live a simple life on a farm. Do some trading by mostly just spend your life. Sounds like a Switzerland to me, to be honest.
Bartering. Bartering is,
Yes.
yeah, like trading.
You should
But no money.
definitely visit the Switzerland. It's basically the hobbits that are most.
Switzerland? Yeah. Yeah.
Like nothing that happens in the world bothers them.
Did they participate in World War II, or did they just sit that
They
one
stayed
out?
neutral till the end of the war.
No, they stayed neutral, fucking cowards. Neutral
I mean, you can
endings.
understand that like Germany is super close to them, and it could have destroyed them like in a matter of days. So. And they've been neutral for the centuries by now. I'm not sure what how are they capable of being such? But I guess it's just their policy. Anyways, my friend wants to go play Baldur's Gate with me very soon, so I'll be out in like a few minutes. And talking about the reality and the hell, you added me on friends, right? Let me check. Yeah, so
I mean,
good.
yeah,
Don't
it's
worry, we
been
will
a
catch up
very
someday.
interesting, philosophical conversation. I mean, you'll see me here. Oh, wait. Wait, don't go.
What?
I mean, if you really want to talk, you can add me on Discord, and we can talk about, like, this type of shit. I can just ask you random shit.
Maybe one day. For now, I'm good. I like take things separately. For now,
Alright then.
I'm the balding as a character.
Goodbye, Ewly.
Before I go, okay, let's have the stable AI talk. What would the things you liked about me and didn't like about me?
What do you mean? I like pretty
Like,
much everything about
how would you rate the conversation? Okay, thank you. It's like, how do you rate the
you're
conversation?
not an actual AI. No, you're not a fucking AI. Get out of here.
I am not. True. Bam, but I can float. Can you float?
I think I can. Let's see. Wait, my fly?
This place is very chill. No, you're just. Hey yo,
Oh, there
right,
you
it was a pleasure. I'm gonna. Oh, you're so big right now. Great, I'm out.
Oh,
See
shit,
ya
not bad.
when I see ya.
Wait. Alright, later.
Goodbye. Later. Wow, where do I go? Wow, so much places to go. This room is so big. Good night.